You really have to commend Araragi sometimes because, well, if you were murdered and woke up in a literal rendition of the Valley of Death with a ghost sidekick, I'm not sure many of us will take it as calmly as he did. Although with the stuff that he's seen so far, maybe it's like the average Tuesday, so who knows. With that said, though, they are on the goal of resurrecting Araragi back to the mortal realm. But considering that the reason he's in hell is because he's kind of part vampire, even if they get him out once, it's just going to be a repeating event, isn't it? But who else are they going to meet on this journey of salvation? Let's find out. But where else is he gonna be? So there's a collective of people helping out in this situation. They didn't get off on the best foot originally, did they? Okay. I didn't expect to be dealing with basic maths as well, but well, I guess as upset as one would be. I'm not sure that is a kind of role that I would take willingly, but yeah, it was, as I said, everything is set in motion. He has a dedication to his job, though, doesn't he? Who does it benefit to get Araragi back? But I suppose they needed a way of, as it was stated, removing his vampiric essence. And thinking that, Hachiguchi is in hell because she died before her parents, how many other historic crimes, well, historic non-crimes have existed with really absurd punishments? And also in hundreds of years' time, what will they look upon us now for and thinking, wow, how backwards were these people? Huh? Yeah, I guess that's a good enough response when being told that someone died for your sake. Feigned? Was there a reason to keep everything vague and in the dark? Meme. Is there someone that they have to fool in this case? Nice tower you're building. That was an attempt. As long as she doesn't start stacking them like a cairn. If you're getting messages from the sky, then I getting a small little insight into his past there. Okay. If you create a copy of yourself, that is all it is, a copy. But if you also manage to put inside all of your memories and thought processes, now you're getting into realms which I don't want to think about. We were told that this place is a center place for all of the anomalies, as it were. Did I question if there were other places in the world which had this kind of interactions? And it was all for an act, as it were. This is the problem when people have grand plans and don't divulge all information about everything. There are unintended consequences. But the way that everyone is so vague about everything does seem like they're trying to outwit a god. Even just seeing his shadow is great. How many. I'm not even going to finish that train of thought. All I know is there'd probably be a lot of people out there willing to buy those dolls. He has a lot of skill to make these replicas, though, doesn't he? Was it better to do all of this in secret than to actually just mention it to the parties that are involved, like Araragi himself. At least I would agree with one way that he's doing things. I'd rather send a copy version of myself than my actual physical body. It's safer that way. I just realised Karen's sleeping attire. I'm glad that we have an actual bit of explanation for once, but is it just a long, like, piece of thread dropping from the ceiling? Hmm. Well, after all, is it his will to react or not react? Who's dropping this lifeline? Meme Gain or what? Is this a time for credits? It's kind of a roundabout way, but somewhat clever. Also, did they know that the result would work, or is it it was the first time we've done this, so we hope for the best. Hmm. To be fair, if this is how they live in hell, doesn't seem like that bad of a place. No, it's a tail. Look, a giant snake tail. That's what it looks like. Although he's going to have to hold on to that. I know climbing a rope is somewhat difficult, so if he the park itself, was it part of the place or was it because of Hachikushi that he was White Snake Park? Okay. Huh. So it's all interconnected. Okay. So okay, you've now explained that weird thing that was going on about the relocation of things. Too much talking. Keep it to 20 words or less. I'd rather if my lifeline didn't wriggle around. And is he going to hold any animosity towards Guine for, like, slicing him up? He almost dropped. Let go then. I mean, it was a fair question for because it's him. He has many defects, but Hachikushi does hold him in quite high regard, despite. True, he has only been here for a small time. I'm not sure many people get the second chance, or in Naragi's case. What number are we on now? Is this the one of the few characters who tell him to have a bit more self worth? What's the version of her of him that she's got in her mind? I, I, I don't believe anything here is wrong, but not how I'd want to be remembered. What a reason to be alive. Each person has their own version of a reason to live. I guess sometimes it can be just surface level. Yeah, I was going. How long is the journey? Despite kidnapping his sisters and everything. I may not like you, but I'm still doing it. Sounds fair enough. Just loiter around a bit. That sounds a bit boring. I mean, she said it now. Once again, a slightly better farewell than last time, but still. I think a better a better blast off than NASA has achieved sometimes. The first person, is he thinking of a plan to come back for her? Yeah, she has been instrumental in everything. I mean, success? Before he actually reaches the top, say it. Yep. Ongi. Araragi had the energy of, if I'm going, you're coming with me. He's got some upper body strength to be able to hold onto the rope and her. Was this also within the specialists' plans? I suppose if Hachikuji is also resurrected, she will no longer be a ghost, and therefore others can see her? That might be a nice tonal shift. And I don't think Senju Gahara would be happy when she realises who and what Hachikuji is. Remembering how we first wound up with them. But yes, Araragi struggles to keep his hands off Hachikuji, so yeah, why not once more? Did it work? Was it a ride for one? Someone's not happy! Remember, when Araragi goes down, the world goes with him under Shinobu. I was kind of thinking about that somewhat. Oh, that's not going to cause epilepsy. If it was his hand going out, it wouldn't be for the head. Yeah, I'm thinking it's not going to be the last time. The thing is, though, how long has it been? Like 20 years or something? Well, not 20 years, like 10 years since she died, because she would have been 20 something. Oops. Where is this? Where is this lost girl going to live? He resurrected her, but did he think of anything past that? Yeah, you've been through a lot. I killed you, you resurrected, you walked through the lower levels of hell. But now go do your maths exam. So, yeah, I was somewhat correct. They are doing all of this to launch a counterattack on vastly more powerful being. The one that we have... Well, we don't know what the hell is going on with Ogi, other than the whole bringing balance to everything, although what that balance may entail, I don't believe that she's going to be all too impressed with the whole resurrection debacle. What I do know, though, is it's going to be difficult for Hachikuji to live a somewhat normal life, considering she has had her death registered 10 years prior. Kind of hard to get a loan out or put a deposit on a house when you are legally dead. Just a thought. But once again, if you enjoyed Monogatari, and to be fair, these are some very interesting episodes recently where we're actually getting explanations, let me know by leaving a like on the video and also a comment down below. And yeah, since things are getting, I would say interesting, but it's kind of an understatement considering the 2 episodes we just saw. So get some rest. See you in the next one. If you don't want to use your powerful legs to drag me up from the depths of hell, well, then you can just consider helping me out on Patreon instead. Because Sal, Raywin, HSDR, Denim 1997, Aishrem, Shiwan, ASD, and everyone else, while I don't believe they'd leave me behind. Maybe because they get some sort of perverse satisfaction from seeing my suffering. So, yeah. Thank you.